Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 3 in the series, the final game. Everything on the line, Lalouette versus Sonic. Lalouette spawning as the pink night elf on the bottom left-hand side of the map. Excuse me. Sonic spawning as the yellow night elf. So pink versus yellow once more. Gonna go ahead and speed things up. And this time I gotta keep closer track of the hero of choice. As we saw in the last game, Lalouette going for a Priestess of the Moon. Rather unorthodox strategy. Are we going to see that again? I would be surprised if Lalouette actually did the same non-standard strategy twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'm sure now that Sonic has thought up of a strategy in how to deal with this, as we now see the double wisp attempting to heal up this Ancient of War. Alright, gonna go ahead and take down some units. And picking up, what is he gonna go pick up? A Circlet of Mobility and Dust of Appearance. Alright, that is actually very, very risky and very rather expensive, as he isn't taking down the Ogre Magi or any other units at that time. That gets very expensive there. As you can see, a quick building and then an ensnare back down. Alright, Ancient of War down to 87 hit points, down to 95. It is going to be eating up a tree, and is it going to be able to survive? That is the big question. Tome of Experience, a big item right there, as the Archer and Trapper go toe-to-toe. It looks like the Trapper is just going to be throwing his axes for practice against a tree that is healing itself. Demon Hunter now making its way back down over here. You can see this Demon Hunter picking up the same Potion of Invulnerability, the Circlet of Nobility. No Dust of Appearance, though, as the Demon Hunter now tries to come back over here. All right. Sonic, not realizing that, hey, you can't actually make it over there, taking a little bit of damage, and Lalouette perhaps going to have a little bit of a better time here. No one has Boots of Speed yet, as they haven't yet gone on sale. Both now come in with the Mana Burn, and with that, both sides with Mana Burns now, this Demon Hunter matchup is just going to look rather pedestrian. All right, halfway to level 3. This guy about a quarter of the way to level 3, as the remaining archers continuing to clear out different creep camps off to the north. We're looking at our tech to tier 2 from what I believe to be both sides. True mirror match, 26 over 30 compared to 25 over 30. Only a wisp of difference between the two as one gets taken down. All right, Mana Burn onto the unit here, and oh, what a very, very poor spot to be in. However, the difference is rather entertaining, as we're going to see a Potion of Invulnerability being used here in just a moment. All right, Demon Hunter now trying to go after the other Demon Hunter. Can he at least force the Demon Hunter to use another Scroll of Town, force it to use the Scroll of Town portal? Now trying to push his way through, and the Demon Hunter able to back around, going after the archers now. Archers taking a bit of damage. There goes another archer, level 3 now on this Demon Hunter, and this is actually rather funny, as the Demon Hunter able to back off. All right, who's gonna deal a bit more damage? 65, 146. Who has more mana there? That archer, perhaps a day late and $1 short, as Sonic's Demon Hunter comes out, I gotta believe, slightly ahead. Yes, both sides used Potion of Invulnerability, but the Dust of Appearance choice, absolutely perfect in taking down two pretty much free archers, as the Moonwell brings that Demon Hunter pretty much back up to full. Down over here, off to the south, Lalouette has a bit of work to catch up on. He is behind in experience. He has a smaller army after losing 2 archers to his opponent, and he really, really needs to make sure that he doesn't make any more mistakes. 22 over 50 supply compared to 24 over 50. You're going to see the Troll Trapper now get finished off down over here, as the Demon Hunter doing some quick clearing, picking up a Ring of Protection +2, and now trying to make his way or squeeze his way through here. Hasn't been able to, and this Ancient of War, oh, what's going on? Finally able to squeeze through here. Naga Sea Witch on the other side as well. Null Assassin getting taken down. Boots of Speed might be given to the Naga Sea Witch. Nope. Decides to keep the pair of Nikes for himself. All right. Let's take a look. Ancient of War eating up some trees, replenishing his cell count, trying to stay alive here. This is not looking good. That Ancient of War down to 117 hit points. It looks like he will end up surviving as the Ancient of War still regenerating hit points there. Meanwhile, back in the base of Lalouette, Lalouette losing a handful of key units. Mana burn onto the key target. There's another mana burn right there. Who is going to win out in the mana burn war? As we can see, there's another mana burn, and now that Demon Hunter is out of choices. What's going to be happening here? Scroll of Town Portal. Scroll of Town Portal now transferred back over. Who's going to come out ahead? Going after some lower hit point units. There we go, taken down as the Dust of Appearance fades away. Ancient of Lore now being placed down here. Naga, or Keeper of the Grove, getting resurrected. Naga Sea Witch looking alive and well as the Ancients of Lore coming in for Sonic. Alright, Demon Hunter attempting to go after the Ogre Mauler creep camp here. Naga Sea Witch is in position. This guy is going to end up falling if it is not careful. It is taking a lot more damage than I think Sonic cares to admit, and this potentially could be a disaster if he loses that Ancient of War, or unless he's just willing to lose it. It looks like he's willing to lose it, so he's just going to lose that Ancient of War, and now we see a Health Stone on the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter, Health Stone, better hit point regeneration, also works as a potion of healing, one of the best items in the game for an agility-based hero like the Demon Hunter, taken down right there. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Demon Hunter making its way through. He does have healing wards. Lalouette once more playing for the long game, hoping to finish things up. Naga Sea Witch needs to wrap things up in the next 10 minutes or so if he can, or if she can. That will be enough. Otherwise, the Bears and the Thornzora will start to get too powerful, as Thornzora goes from level 1 to level 2 around that point. Keeper of the Grove, however, not on the board with any mana yet. Demon Hunter comes in with the mana burn, loses all of his. Staff of Preservation is on him, as they are doing a little bit of, I guess, tag here going back and forth. Demon Hunter can try and go for a mana burn, but not going to get much out of it. Naga Sea Witch, level 2 against a Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 1. Circuit of Nobility dropped, picked back up. We are looking to get Mastery training already. Lalouette is at Tree of Eternity, as you guys can see, taking the Tree of Eternity for Sonic, as more and more Druids of the Claw are being added to the army. Now, Sonic's options here, he's making good use of his choices and his options. He just wants to try and clear out as many creep camps as he can and maintain that hero level advantage. However, with the Keeper of the Grove is actually going to be able to clear out rather difficult creep camps. The Entangle really shuts down a lot of the damage, as the Cloak of Flames now on that Keeper of the Grove quickly transferred over to that Demon Hunter, and that Demon Hunter is going to be taking a fair bit of damage, or sorry, dealing a fair bit more damage. Alright, so standing next to the Demon Hunter, you take more damage. We're going to be looking at Thorn's Aura, so attacking the Demon Hunter, you're going to be dealing more damage. And Lalouette picking up this Cloak of Flames, if it actually makes a big difference, which it can, that is going to throw me for a loop. I haven't seen a player hold on to Cloak of Flames for that long. Drop down a healing ward, heal up the Demon Hunter and the remaining units. You have the unit and Staff of Preservation saving. We are going to go after the Ogre Magi, picks it up, takes the Claws of Attack +6, and decides to go home. Alright, a big steal right there. Demon Hunter should still perhaps be healing. 42 over 50 supply compared to 43 over 50. As we're still looking at where these units are possibly going to go. Dryads, Ancient of War, Boulder onto the Keeper of the Grove, as the Demon Hunter is now getting into his positions right there. Demon Hunter, Rejuvenation needs to be cast, not quite sure why it isn't there. Finally, the Healing Ward to get those hit points back up on the Keeper of the Grove and onto that Demon Hunter. Meanwhile, back at home, you can see the Moonwell taking a little bit of damage here. Lalouette has some time, and he's going to be using that time pretty effectively, getting better items and picking up what I believe to be Devotion Aura. Yes, Devotion Aura also being picked up as well. Demon Hunter, harder to kill. If you stand next to him, you take damage. If you hit him with a melee attack, you take damage. This is just going to be an absolute nightmare, as we now see a Goblin Tinker join in on the fight as well. All right, Sonic bringing in a Goblin Tinker. A healing ward has been placed down, and with no range attack. Oh wait, Wisp detonation saves the day right there, as you see another healing ward now being placed down. Naga Sea Witch needs to get into position. Staff of Preservation not going to save that one right there. Units are now backing off slowly but surely as the Demon Hunter tries to go to town on the remaining units. Demon Hunter finally picks off the healing ward, but a lot of damage was already dealt. Demon Hunter right there. Staff of Preservation saves it. Keeper of the Grove has enough for an entangle. Is he going to entangle any units? Is he going to be able to entangle? Yeah, he could have entangled. The Demon Hunter decides against it. Not quite sure why. And the Demon Hunter chasing after the units goes after the Naga Sea Witch now. Naga Sea Witch is in trouble. Staff of Preservation saves it as the Demon Hunter now trying to chase down the other Demon Hunter. This Demon Hunter can just probably stand next to the Archer to take it down. No, does not. As the remaining units are now taken out. All right, it looks like was the Health Stone already used? Yes, the Health Stone already used earlier. Demon Hunter now looking to clear up the remaining creep camps here. Archer trying to figure out where exactly his opponent is. Not going to find him at the red creep camps. And it may come down to getting creep jacked right now. If Sonik goes after this red creep camp and gets creep jacked, he is pretty much going to lose the game. If he goes up for it and doesn't, then he could easily win the game, as we now see the fight go into play. All right, Pocket Factory now down. Goblin Tinker pretty much out of commission as the engaging now beginning. So far, Demon Hunter trying to fight back here. Dryads able to escape. Very, very low hit point. Demon Hunter, Staff of Preservation sends him all the way back home. Keeper of the Grove out of mana pretty much as he's trying to finish off some of the remaining units here. All right, Dryad gets taken down as it ventures forth to try and take down another Dryad instead. And the units are in full retreat. Another Archer gets taken down. Demon Hunter able to pretty much drain all the mana out of that Keeper of the Grove as he tries and survives here. Keeper of the Grove unable to save that Dryad. Dryad just gonna, saves it with the Staff of Preservation. Both sides come through. Mana burn on both sides as the Demon Hunter now chasing another Demon Hunter once more. Bears making its way back over. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 3, almost level 4. These bears all with plenty of hit points. Meanwhile, 41 over 50 supply. Goblin Tinker now ready to go here, and it looks like the Demon Hunter will be able to survive as we are waiting for the Druids of the Claw to give, yes, another rejuvenation back to that Demon Hunter. Supply count 48 over 50 compared to 49 over 50. Still too close to call. Gold slightly in favor of pink, though. Laluette, a slight advantage there. About 1 minute in gold in the banks compared to about 20 seconds. A 40-second advantage. The only difference splitting these two armies. All right, let's take a look. Demon Hunter, Devotion Aura, Orb of Venom, and Cloak of Flames ready to go. Bears all lined up here. The Naga Sea Witch, Goblin Tinker now ready to go. Here you go. There's the fight. There's an entangle. There's the Pocket Factory now coming through as the bears are looking to engage. Goblin Tinker taking a fair bit of damage. It looks like one bear may get taken out relatively quickly. Goblin Zeppelin picked up. Staff of Preservation returning a unit as the Demon Hunter trying to finish off some more units here. It looks like he could get at least one bear. Yes, gets one bear, gets two bears, and now gets to level 5 on the Demon Hunter. Laluette continuing the pressure with the better items, and that may be all she wrote. Level 5 onto that Demon Hunter. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 4. Level 2, Thorn's Aura. Brilliance Aura now being given to the Demon Hunter as well, so he's going to have plenty of mana to mana burn other people. Ogre Magi quickly taken out there. We are now looking at more creeping going on. What items, what else is in store for Laluette? He has the better items, but he may not, that doesn't necessarily guarantee victory. He does have a small advantage right now, both in terms of hero level and army size. 5 and 4 compared to 4 and 2. Well, I guess that isn't small by any means. That's a rather big hero advantage as we look to go into the next fight. Laluette bringing himself over. The only big save might be if the Goblin Tinker gets to level 2 here. 4-3-2 against a 5-4. That's a even fight in terms of total level. And if the things go longer, it is going to be better for Sonik. But I don't know how long the game is going to really go. And Sonik may not like his endgame choices with that Naga Sea Witch as his secondary hero. All right, Goblin Zeppelin picking up the Demon Hunter. Roar being cast on both sides. Demon Hunter now back down. Reveal. Mana Burn. Both sides continuing this fight. It looks like one bear is now taking down. Scroll of Protection being used as the bears are now trying to heal back up. Laluette just going to be rejuvenating himself, fighting in bear mode or druid mode. Doing a good job here, and now units are still falling on both sides. Goblin Tinker falls at level 2. Demon Hunter is still up and running. Naga Sea Witch still up and running. Another bear gets... No, wow, that bear, 1 hit point. Able to... Nope, it ends up falling there. Another Staff of Preservation. Dryad still falling. Naga Sea Witch trying to finish things off. Keeper of the Grove now with level 3 Entangle. Level 3 Entangle is going to take down that... No, does not take down. There goes the Naga Sea Witch. And the Demon Hunter most likely would have been next. Laluette takes game 3 and the series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.